From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to tonight's coverage of the NOMA Next Level Cup Series live here on extremesimtv. Thank you guys for coming out as always. Once again for tonight's coverage here on the channel. Radio Racing here tonight in about 9 minutes. Thank you as we get qualifying rolling. Thank you to Nerds Doing Nerds Things. Well, wrong one, but I dang on it. Let's cut to the screenshots. There we go. Thank you to the Nerds Doing Nerds Things screenshots here tonight. Beautiful footage of Nerds Doing Nerds Things. Man, oh man, we are going to have one heck of a night here from the Darlington Raceway here in just a few moments as we get qualifying underway in round number 12. Thank everyone for coming out once again to Darlington Raceway as always as we continue to roll here at Darlington. 8 minutes left in qualifying here tonight. Man, this place, as always, eats tires alive. Pit strategy is going to be important here tonight. It's going to be interesting. We've seen it the other night when we were here at Darlington for the Southern Excitement Racing League. And once again, we're going to see the same thing here tonight. I do believe that. We're going to see a lot of tire strategies. Fuel-wise, not so important tonight. Harrison, go. What's up, Mr. Harrison? As we continue to get ready to go racing for NOMA at Darlington, you see out front right now in qualifying, there's going to be this 19 machine, Travis Elliott. Going to be fastest in practice right now. Shane P. Davis, second fastest in practice here tonight. As we all get ready to go for some great racing here tonight at the Darlington Raceway. Thank you guys, as always, for coming out and showing your support here for the NOMA Next Level KIP series. You can see everybody getting ready to go. Qualifying right there. Travis Elliott going to be top of the board. Shane P. Davis, Mark A. Vega, Colin Jabraka right there as well. As we count down time here to get going racing here tonight. Let's take a look at the point standing, shall we, coming in to this round of the Next Level Cup series. And again, we're going to pull these points up for you folks at home here as we come into this next round. Jonathan Cogswell, top of the board, 3 points over Chris Akers. Funny thing, though, Cogswell leads the points here tonight with no wins. Keep in mind, Akers has 2, as well as Colin Jabraka back there. But Jonathan Cogswell, no wins this season, but has been very much on point with top fives and top tens. He's got 9 top tens, 2 top fives. Cogswell in 11 starts, only 2 times outside the top 10. So Jonathan Cogswell really doing well in that 28 ride here this season. Right now, 4th once again in the qualifying efforts here tonight. You see Jonathan right there in that number 28 Ford Mustang. It's going to be one we're going to have to watch here tonight at Darlington. Jonathan Cogswell right there ready to go in round number 12 at Darlington Raceway. And this has been so much fun over the year of watching this series develop now at Darlington, one of the tougher racetracks on the whole circuit. And this place is a handful for these drivers to drive. And we're going to see it here tonight. And a night where we've got 2 really, really tough racetracks in Darlington and Rockingham on the schedule for tonight. Man, this is going to be an interesting night of racing. 2 of the oldest tracks on the circuit. Both of them here live on the channel in one night. Colin Jabraka, though, up front in qualifying. You see the 82 machine here we're watching circulate here at Darlington. 5 minutes of qualifying remaining before we get this 146 lap race here for NOMA Next Level going. 1 faster pairing at the Lady in Black Darlington Raceway. That is not a lot. You can get yourself in trouble in a hurry here. Get up a little bit too high, lose the back of the car, and the car comes around, you're in trouble. And look at this throwback paint. Mr. Barry here, I believe it is. Brandon right here running that DW-inspired paint scheme. Beautiful looking race car. Getting up there in the fence a little bit in that 85, but he'll get it back down. Again, NOMA Next Level Cup Series. And, of course, coming up 11 o'clock tonight, the 101 week. Yeah, last week, I hate that I missed Dover. That really sucks. Dover's always known to put on a good show. Hoping that they can do the same here at Darlington. Yeah, that sucked that I ended up missing Dover, but it is what it is. Not much I can do about it, but man, I'm glad to be back for Darlington this week. Darlington tends to put on a heck of a show, and I'm looking forward to 146 laps of racing here tonight before we go to Kansas. Now, I'm not going to hate on Kansas, but definitely Darlington out of the 2 would be my favorite track to call. A really, really tight, fun racetrack out there that we're going to see here in a moment. And we're going to get ready to rock and roll with our coverage here in just a moment. Again, wrapping up qualifying if you're just joining us. Right now, Colin Jabraka on the pole. 3:17 left on the board here tonight at Darlington for qualifying. But don't forget, folks, we're not done at the end of NOMA tonight. We're going to do one more just for why not, because, you know, we're crazy. It's going to be a fun night here on the channel. And then Miss Kim, I think, is about to go to sleep. See, I'm left up all alone with you guys, and we're going to have a party. Because when the wife's asleep, we can party and have a good time, and she don't know nothing about it. That's the plan. So we're going to go racing here in about 2 minutes. But before we do that, let's see if we can talk. I think Cogswell is done qualifying for the night. I think. He's in Discord here. Jonathan. Jonathan's not in Discord. How dare you, Jonathan? Not in Discord. Robert there is not on track. Let's talk to Mr. Dumbendak. Hey, Robert Dumbendak, man in the booth. Got a copy, buddy.
Yeah, how's it going?
How's it going, partner in crime? You ain't took a qualifying lap. You're not going to try to qualify here?
I'm not going to wreck anyone in the first lap, so I'm just going to stay at the back.
Man, just take care of the car, dude, right? Stay off the wall and get to the end.
This is one of those tracks where you got to race the track and not the drivers. So
yeah, for sure.
Gonna race the track, conserve tires, kind of just, I guess, like I say it quite a bit, survive, and kind of let people one by one take themselves out by hitting the wall, and we'll see what we can do there towards the end if we're still alive.
10-4, man. I'll give you a pro tip that happened to me. You ready? Watch out for turn 2.
No, watch out for 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Dude, I come out of turn 2 and I was completely sideways in no time.
Oh, yeah. These things just snap loose, too.
Yeah, dude, it just snapped, man. Best of luck to you. And good luck out there, buddy. Have some fun.
I appreciate it. We'll try.
All righty. Here we go. Still waiting to finish up some of this thing. We're going to move Mr. Dumbendak out of here. Let him go. And again, don't forget, take your racing to the next level with Next Level Racing over at nextlevelracing.com for rigs, accessories, and more. And man, oh man. And you see it, let's head over to Next Level Racing here and see what they got on sale. All right, let's see what's on sale over our friends over at nextlevelracing.com. Taking our racing to the next level. And let's do it this way. Let's do a promo this way. Let's check out racing cockpits, shall we? And let's see. We have the GT Light wheel plate edition. Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, I really like that one. Wait, I'm going to let you guys look at this before I do the promo on it, because this thing is nice. Hang on. We're gonna go take a look at this. Hang on. Let me get all this stuff out of the way where you can see it. All right, you ready? So we're gonna take a look at this here in just a second. I mean, our friends over at Next Level, check this out. Check this out, what you can get. I think you're gonna be able to see this, but look at some of these rigs, man, that they got over there at Next Level Racing. Dude, just some nice equipment. Head over there today, nextlevelracing.com. Check out all these beautiful cockpits. I'm actually looking at that one right there. I got one now, but that is a nice 80-20 rig and a good cost. So go check them out today over at nextlevelracing.com. So there we go. We're going to exit that out. We're going to go back to work here. Little promo there, and we're going to get ready to racing with Colin out front on the pole, ready to go. And we'll take a look at our starting lineup here momentarily. Hope you guys had some fun there with that little promo that I did. Got something different with it, because why not? Here we go. Qualifying starting order coming right up. Colin Jabraka, Travis Elliott on the front row. Row number 2 here tonight going to be Cody Eldred. Jonathan the Man Cogswell going to start 4th. Starting in row number 3, it's going to be Daniel Holloway and David Verba. Right there in 6th, 7th, Matthew Williamson, Shane P. Davis. Going to start 8th here tonight at Darlington. Starting 9th here at Darlington Raceway, Chris Davis, Mark A. Vega right there in that 10th spot. Starting 11th here, Brandon Barrier and Mr. Jay Stinson. Sawyer, St. Clair, and Chris Akers. Robert Dumbendak, Clay Quantrell, Brad Saxton, Terry Rigby, Tommy Cook, and Adam right there in 20th. 21st, Kevin Moeller, 22nd, and then 6th, and there we go. So there we go. Ready to rock and roll with Shane P. Davis and Travis Elliott right there. You see Elliott there on top, Colin out front in the 45. Colin looking good here tonight in that number 45 machine alongside the 19, ready to go. And again, 146 laps, your racing distance here tonight from the Darlington Raceway. I hope everybody enjoys the coverage here tonight as we get ready to go green flag racing here tonight. Next Level Racing Cup Series, ready to go green in round number 12. Everybody going to rock their way into turn 1 behind the iRacing pace truck. Last chance for these drivers to grab a breath of air, stretch out their muscles, get ready to go at one of the hardest places in sim racing, Darlington Raceway. 146 laps coming your way with Travis Elliott here. Everybody get on your feet, get ready to go. As we get ready to go, NOMA Next Level Racing Cup Series, round 12 at Darlington. Ready to rock and roll. And let's see what we can get. Here at NOMA, here tonight, ready to go racing. This is going to be fun. Bring that flag coming. Side by side out of turn 4. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Right now, we're all racing at Darlington. Everybody up to speed. Here we go into turn 1. The diceiness begins. To the bottom they go. Colin out front. Travis Elliott. There comes Cody, Daniel Holloway, Jonathan Cogswell, David and Matthew Williamson right there behind him. Top 7 right there. Shane P. Davis, Chris Davis, and Sawyer St. Clair. Chris Akers there as well. Already single file. Colin out front leads them. Colin leading them here early on. You can see how quick everybody tips down to the top lane there and gets in line. We don't want to be side by side here. Jay Stinson there in the quarters light, number 9. Throwback scheme right there with Terry, and we got a car around. That's the 15 having a problem. Smoke all the way down the back straightaway. Sawyer out of shape. Let's go take a look at what happened. Turn 2, I think, bit him here. I think the car is going to get loose off of turn 2. No caution. It does. Great save for the 916. Locks it down, keeps her straight. And that is the hardest thing you're going to do here tonight at Darlington, keep that thing straight when you get out of shape down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, David, Jonathan Cogswell right here as well. Cogswell to the top. Nearly got the fence. We got a caution and a lag spike. That was weird. And we got a big mess back here. And it's Brandon involved. Kevin Moeller's involved. I think Quantrell may have snuck through it. Let's take a look. First yellow of the night. The first caution of the night here comes out at lap number 4, the 146. First yellow of the night. Let's take a look at it. And car takes off. He's going to smack the outside wall. Kicks the back end around. Now he's going to try to correct it. And when he does that, gets it kind of straightened out for a moment at least. It's going to come back off the wall. And the 08, nowhere to go, gets collected in it as well in that throwback Bugs Bunny paint scheme. Car hits pretty hard into the inside wall. Kevin going to try to sneak through. It's Tommy Cook down there spinning around. You see Cook around on the bottom. And that brings the first yellow of the night out here at Darlington. Man. So there we go. First night, Kevin Moeller using a fast repair as well. I think he may have got swept up in all of that also late into the incident. Never good when you see all that happening at one time. I mean, that is just rough all the way around. Owen Jabraka out front leading the way. Good evening, Nancy. How are you, ma'am? Are you having a wonderful day? I've had an awesome day. Went by Sonic, grabbed some good food at Sonic. Sonic, if you want to sponsor me, I'm all for it. I'm all down for that sponsorship. Free foot longs. I'll be happy with that. Cody, right there. Jonathan Cogswell. Chris Davis there also in the mix. You see them riding here, 5 laps complete. Darlington done bit one off here tonight. Some damage for one of our vehicles. But we're not done here tonight. We're just getting warmed up. We're going to get double file and ready for the restart with Colin Jabaka leading the way. In the 45 to 19 machine with Travis Elliott, will start on the outside for the restart here at lap number 6. So no worries here. First caution of the night going to wrap up. No harm, no foul there. A couple of fast repairs used, and we are ready to go. How about that? The NOMA Next Level Cup Series, live here on Extreme Sim TV, round number 12 of the 36 race season here, heading into the summer stretch. 2 more races. We'll have an off week for the All-Star race, but we're going to be ready to go here in NOMA. Here we go, coming to green. 7 on the board. Green flag in the air. We're going to be coming down, 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 down. Ready to go. Terry right there, and green flag is out. Everybody will accordion. 7 on the board. 7 on the board at 146. 45 going to jump up in front of the 19. Cody Eldred, Jonathan Cogswell, Chris Davis, Terry right there as well as they continue to run. Again, 7 laps complete here tonight. Chris Akers back there. Mark Vega working his way forward. One car a little bit slow back there. Man, everybody hanging on. Jay right there as well in that 9. Andrew there as well. Jonathan Cogswell. Travis Elliott. 8 of 146 complete. Terry right there. Chris Akers. Daniel Holloway, Chris Davis. There is Robert Dumbendak back here falling backwards a little bit. Clay Quintrell in the midst of a battle as well. One car way low. That's Cody Eldred going to get down out of the way in the 14. He may have got a piece of the fence a little bit. He'll drop back. Meanwhile, up front, it's going to be Travis Elliott trying to run down Colin Jabaka. Colin hanging on board with Colin. Chris Akers. One car completely sideways. That's going to be Holloway out of shape, out of turn 2 in the 21. He'll jump back in line. Here comes Robert Dumbendak. Pretty good run. You remember, Dumbendak did not qualify here tonight. Oh, we got another one sideways out of 4. He's going to get a piece of the inside wall. That's Cody Eldred, I do believe. No, it was not Cody Eldred. That is going to be barrier. Brandon right there having more problems. Already used 1 fast repair here tonight. Now more damage on that machine. It's going to probably put a halt to his night here. 10 laps complete. First 10 laps, Darlington already putting some stripes on the wall. Daniel Holloway just in front of Robert Dumbendak. It's the cowboy in chat. What's up, buddy? The 21, Daniel Holloway just in front of Robert Dumbendak right now. Nose to tail, Clay Quintrell. Mark A. Vega right now as well. Man, 11 of 146 on the board here tonight, single file. Right now up front, Terry in 5th. There's Colin Jabaka leading. Travis Elliott there in 2nd. Cody Eldred, Jay Stinson. The Stents man back here in 17th. Falling backwards a little bit in the number 9. Not having the greatest run of Stinson. He'll drop back a few positions. Back there to 18th. Colin still out front leading the way. Colin right now leading charge here. He's led every lap so far here tonight at Darlington. Pretty clean opening. We had 1 yellow early on. Everybody keeping it the cars in check, let's put it that way. And single file up by the wall right now is Holloway, Dumbendak, Clay Quintrell, David, Mark A. Vega, and Tommy Cook right there all in the mix. 14 on the board this time by. That'll be 14 on the board this time by. Williamson back there as well as Adam and Cody Eldred. all in line right now. Yeah, it's one of the mini Matthews, right? Davis right there. David right there behind him. Chris Davis in front of him. 14 on the board at 146. Adam right there as well, trying to egg on. He'll fall back to 14th. So Adam sliding backwards. Really interesting to watch these guys slide backwards and move around, but Travis Elliott still in line with Colin. Elliott, Jonathan Cogswell trying to hang on as well in third. You see Shane P. Davis all by himself in sixth. Daniel Holloway in seventh as well. And we're looking at 5 to go. He'll lap 20 here, and what a battle we're seeing here in the Next Level Racing Cup Series round 12 at Darlington so far. Caution on the racetrack, we got a problem. I believe it's going to be for Mark A. Vega. Tommy Cook may have been involved. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, that's a problem. Oh, this is not going to end well. And the 08, nowhere to go. He's going to get collected up into the outside wall. More cars going to come along the 9, locking the brakes up there as well. Right into the back of it. 4-car incident over here in turn 4. 5 cars now. There's Moeller getting a piece of it. Moeller coming in there, nowhere to go. The 9 of Jay Stinson involved. A couple of them had already used a fast repair. And there we go. Let's take a look at it. Look at the 9 here. One more look here. So the 9's back here. He's going to come into this with nowhere to go. Let's take a look here. He's just going to lock the brakes up, slide into the outside wall, trying to get it woed up here. Nowhere to go. Brake lock up coming. And wow. Nothing he could do. Three, 4. Yellows here tonight. You see. Car coming to pit road. Jay Stinson going to use a fast repair here. We're looking here at a quick repair here for the 9. Stinson there going to get that car fixed. The 4 on pit road with damage. He's got some right front damage on that number 4 Reese's machine. Gosh, and it's out. You see Andrew Sixton, Mark A. Vega there as well, rolling through. Adam with damage on that car, so we got quite a few cars. Yeah, I know some misses there too, right? So, there's Sixton on pit road. He's got damage as well. We got a bunch of cars on pit road. Saxton there with damage. We got at least 5, 6, 7 cars now on pit road with damage here. Only one fast repair here tonight. You see the 08 right now already used his fast repair tonight. He's going to be in trouble. That's Tommy Cook going to be in trouble for the night. He'll be on pit roads. It was such a shame with a beautiful throwback scheme on that car. And I think Kevin Moeller is going to be in the same position. And Sixton, not really. There's the 18 machine ready to roll. So right now, Colin out front leading. I wonder, one or two of those. Probably not going to be good, Cowboy. Probably a not good deal for him. So we'll get ready to go back at it one more time. Everybody will be ready to go back to green with Colin Jaraka out front. Travis Elliott, Chris Akers coming to 20 laps in the race. Yeah, Jay did have nowhere to go. And he's rolling. He's back out there at it in the old Coors Light machine. So looking at the field here, just taking a quick glance, about 13th on back for the most part, has some sort of damage to their race car. I think Claire there, that car's dinged up as well. He's still got a fast repair as we get ready to go. Travis Elliott going to take the race lead here on the restart after pit stops with Colin Jaraka right there alongside. Colin has led every lap so far. Chris Akers surprisingly good here at Darlington tonight in that number 4 machine. Known as a super speedway king, but really doing a great job of getting it done here tonight at Darlington, keeping that car pretty clean early on. As we come to green with 126 to go in this race at Darlington Raceway here tonight. Everybody will get double file behind the iRacing pace truck, the official pace truck of iRacing, ready to go. And we are ready to fire this thing back off. Green flag going to go in the air. Elliott Javaka, Cogswell, Akers, Rigby back there as well, ready to go. Top 5 back underway at Darlington. Here on Extreme Sim TV, NOMA Next Level Cup Series. Terry Rigby back here as well alongside. They're going to all try to work their way to the top. You see Davis. Akers kind of sticking it out on the top side right now. We're about to have a battle for the race lead as well. Headed for turn 4. Colin Jabraka all over the back bumper. Right now, Travis Elliott. Elliott and Jabraka. Now Jabraka back out front of Elliott. And they'll exit turn 4 right now and back down the front straightaway. Cogswell right there. Chris Akers going to fall in line in 5th. Everybody back single file at Darlington. Davis. Robert Dummendack, who started at the rear of the field to keep the car clean. He's worked his way into 7th as well. Oh, Akers out of shape out of turn number 4. He'll grab a big handful of race car, and we got more problems. The 19 involved to Travis Elliott. What happened to Elliott? What happened here? Let's take a look. I believe he's just going to get loose off of turn 2 here. He does on board. He just gets free. Does a great job of gathering it up. Man, that could have been a lot worse. But everybody somehow keeps it green. Terry Rigby, also one of the cars out of shape out of turn 4 that time. Or turn 2, excuse me. Colin now out front by a good part here. About a second lead over the second place. Third right there, Robert Dummendack up to 4th. Holloway, David there as well. And we've seen a ton of cars getting loose. A lot. Nancy, good question. Drafting. So you're not going to get a draft here off another vehicle, but the air. Okay, so I want you to, when you go down the road and you stick your hand out the window, right, that pushes your hand back, it can do the same thing to these cars and make it, like that right front sticking up like that. It's not so much a draft. It can make the front end of the race car really hard to turn, right? You get in the corner, it don't want to turn as well. It's not so much the top speed you got to worry about. It's the handling of the race car itself. So no, the draft I'm not too worried about, but definitely the handling can come into a play at a place like Darlington. Sinclair, Akers, Stinson. Much of a way of like you're in a small pickup truck on the road, Nancy, and you got your tailgate up, and a semi comes by or something, and the air grabs a hold of that tailgate, and it'll want to move the back of the truck around. It's kind of the same way here, as we got a battle here for position. Davis going to get by Cogswell for second. But yeah, that's kind of the same premise. They continue to run right now. Colin Jabraka out front. We got caution on the racetrack. It's the 18 and Mark A. Vega having another problem. Mark's not going to go from bad to worse. He's right in front of Akers. And oh, there was a slow car. He tried to react. Wow. So a slow car. Let's see if we can get a look at that race car. Chris Davis has a problem. Now let's see here once again. Take a look at that car get sideways. Now watch right here as the 18 comes along. He goes around off of 2. And wait for the 18 to come through. And then it's just going to go really bad right there. Wow. Nearly directly into the back of that car. The 42 does a good job sweeping through of Adam here. Let's take a look on the nose cam here. As you take a look right here, you see wrecking up in front. Watch the 18 dives and oof, great job getting by it for Adam. 29 on the board. Guys trying to get it going. So as they get by. Yeah, so saving your fast repair, Nancy, is definitely a gamble. That's worth taking here. You try to save it as long as you can and just run with the damage. I'll try to get you a list of cars that's already used them. So here we go. The guys that's already used their fast repair is as follows. Tommy Cook right here on pit road's already used his fast repair. Kevin Moeller has already used his so far tonight. Mark A. Vegas so far has already used his and he's got damage. Sixon has already used his, has damage. Clay Quintrell already has used his in the 88 machine as well. That's the car that's already used their fast repair here tonight. And right now we got 16 cars on the lead lap. And right now we'll continue to roll. NOMA Next Level Cup Series here at Darlington Raceway. So we'll get ready to go. 30 and 146 complete. So we'll get ready to fire it back up here. So 30 and 146 on the board. Colin Jabaka out front. Ready to go back green here in just a moment. We'll get ready to go at it here again. Now the next yellow we get, I'll be out of the booth for just a moment. I'm going to have to step away for one moment. I'll be right back. No worries. Just got to step away for one moment when we get another caution here. And we'll get ready to go back green. Ready to come to green once again. So it will be 30 of 146 complete as we get ready for another restart. So much fun to watch here tonight. Great racing here. Ready to rock and roll here. So here we go. We'll get ready to go green flag racing one more time here. Field ready to rock and roll here. And this is going to be a good battle here. So double file ready to go here at Darlington. As we come to green, Colin out front, Shane Davis there in second. Ready to green. So here we go. The 30-45 up front, ready to go. Here we go. Green flag in the air once again. Here we go. Back under green. 31 complete. Colin, great restart. Cogswell right there behind him as well. Nose to tail. Easy does it. Cogswell going to get stuck on the bottom. Davis going to get by on the top. That momentum you see on the top side is going to work out here. Side by side behind them. Dumb and Dak going to dive out of line to the bottom. Dumb and Dak trying to sneak through some field here. pick up some spots here for Dumbendak. They're going to stack up above him. There's the 82 ride of David. Dumbendak going to come about a half a car length ahead now. Dumbendak doing a good job moving his way back forward. It's a great move by Dumbendak. You think about what Dumbendak talked about earlier tonight. Oh, as he gets out of shape, hang on to it, buddy. He didn't get in the wall, got out of shape. But we talked to Dumbendak when we got going tonight. He talked about starting at the rear of the field and keeping the car in one piece. It seems to be working for Dumbendak, Elliott, and some of these guys up here right now, just trying to keep the car in one piece. But right now, Colin leads. Colin leads. Shane P. Davis right there behind him. Cogswell, St. Clair, Holloway, David, Cantrell right there as well. David gonna nearly get in the wall there, got shoved up by Holloway. Nearly got a piece of the wall here. They'll continue down the front straightaway once again. David on the top. Cody right there behind him. Back single file. Chris Akers right there as well, trying to use the top side to pick up a couple. Good run to the back bumper. Car sideways behind him. Williamson. Big slide. Good save by Williamson. Matthew Williamson went for a big slide down the back straightaway here. 36 on the board. Cody Eldred, Chris Akers right there as well. There's Robert Dumbendak, Terry, Travis Elliott in the mix. Great racing across the board. The A&M's machine. That's the 18. Just in front of him. He's going to be struggling right now. 2 laps down. Lap traffic right there. They'll work their way through that. Right now, the first car 1 lap down. And the only car 1 lap down is Sixon right now. He would get the lucky dog if they had another yellow. Meanwhile, Colin out front pulling away. But don't look far behind him. It's Shane P. Davis in that Sharpie machine. Having a pretty good run there for that ride here in that 30 Sharpie ride. Really using the top of the racetrack here. Folks, we're going to go crank it up. I'll be right back here in just a moment, folks. All right, back at it once again here. Sorry about that. I had to step away right quick right now. Everybody's still single file up front, but back here in the back, we got a smoker. That's going to be St. Clair. Sawyer St. Clair having a problem. That's not going to be good for Sawyer. He's going to have to bring that car to pit road. Back of that car all torn up, and he is going to have to use a fast repair to keep that car rolling, probably putting oil down on the racetrack right now. And yeah, you heard Rockingham there, buddy. Shane P. Davis right there. You're in a second at the moment. 43 on the board this time by Colin Jabraka right there in the mix. Cogswell, Daniel Holloway right now. Robert Dunban back there as well. Clay Crantrell. One about Mr. Cody Eldred. Travis Elliott right there in the mix as well. Here comes the 18 machine. 1 lap down. Actually, 2 down for Mark A. Vega right now. That M&M's number 18. Rough start for the night for him. Couple of laps down here. It's been a rough start for Mark A. Vega over the first 44 laps here tonight. The NOMA Next Level Racing Cup Series. Round number 12. Trying to hang on. Six in there in that Ford Mustang. A little bit of damage, but at least 1 lap down. St. Clair still rolling around here. He'll go to pit road. That back of that race car spilling out oil right now. He'll get that car fixed. Meanwhile, you take a look at Chris Akers. He was running up near 4th earlier in the race. He's up until 11th right now. So right now, 11th for Chris Akers, just outside the top 10. Coming to the first 46 laps. Here tonight, it's been a crazy night here with what will be about 100 to go. When they come back to the stripe once again. Colin Jabraka, Shane P. Davis right there as well. You can see Shane P. Davis, Jonathan Cogswell, Daniel Holloway there in the mix. Robert Dunban back there also in the number 99 blue and yellow machine. $47 on the board here tonight. So 47 and 146 in the books. There's Dunban back and pitch. Daniel Holloway trying to get a run up on Jonathan Cogswell. Can't do it. They're hanging on single file. Great racing. The 21 going to work the bottom of the racetrack really hard here, trying to figure out a way to make his way by him. So right now, 48 on the board, still nose to tail at the moment. As they run right now, single file. Great racing across the board here. 48 on the board. You're watching the battle between Jonathan Cogswell and Daniel Holloway. Holloway going to jump to the bottoms. Double file. Coming to the checkered flag. Or coming out of turn 4. And if we see that same thing coming to the checkered flag, I mean, it's going to be one of those battles here as you see it. Great racing. Wonderful racing here tonight. 49 on the board of 150 here tonight. You can see them nose to tail at the moment. Battling behind it. David, I'm going to be on pit road with damage to that race car. That'll be a fast repair for David. A fast repair coming for that number 82 camp. He'll come down pit road. $50 on the board. David will be a lap down. Stinson right now, your first car 1 lap down. Up front, Colin Jabraka still putting down some great laps here. Has basically led every lap here tonight. In that number 45, Robert Dunban going to get by Davis as Davis peels off for pit road after 32 laps. Davis down at the 32. Collins ran 33 in this stint. Well, I don't know that Harrison, it's this 101 something league something. I don't know. Never heard of him before. 51 on the board this time by. Daniel Holloway right now in second. And third going to be Jonathan Cogswell. Robert Dunban. Travis Elliott right there. 53 on the board. Him hanging on 53 of 146 in the books. Cody Aldred back there in 6th. Terry there in 7th. Nice recovery for the 16 here tonight. Up by the wall for a moment is that number 16 Toyota Camry. Nearly got a piece of it. Getting it back underneath of him. Oh, car in the wall just in front of him. Cody Eldred knocks a piece of the wall down. The longest stint we're seeing here, 35 for your race leader right now. Now goes the 18 to the bottom. Well, quote unquote 16 in the 18 paint scheme. We've got 2 18 paint schemes out there tonight. He'll pick up a spot. That's going to be Terry Rigby up to 6th here tonight. So great run for Terry up to the top 6. Chris Akers back here as well as Matthew Williamson, your race leader, working lap 36 of his run. 2 seconds up over Daniel Holloway, so no difference there. Robert Dummendack, the guy that started deep in the field, said he was going to take care of the car. He's up into the top 3 here. 55 of 146 in the books. Travis Elliott, Jonathan Cogswell there as well. Cogsy right there. Elliott, Terry, Cody, Akers, Williamson, Davis, Stinson there. There's Jay Stinson. Shane P. Davis trying to hang on. P. Davis will jump to the bottom of the Ford Mustang of Adam. He'll pick up a spot. So move Davis up to 12th. Adam, Andrew, Sixon back here 2 laps down. Jay Stinson, first car lap down here. Chris Davis inside the top 10, but still on the lead lap as well. 10 cars left on the lead lap at this point, and the leader, Colin Jabaka, to pit road. He'll get fuel and tires. There we go, about 37-ish laps in a run. He'll dive down pit road for fuel and tires here tonight. He'll roll back out. Daniel Holloway out front. Robert Dummendack now to 2nd. As we start to cycle through some green flag stops after yellows early, let's take a look at the race statistics for tonight. Right now, as you see it right now, Colin Jabaka was the fastest car on track. 3 cautions in the night for 11 laps so far. Jonathan Cogswell on pit road here as well. So Cogswell, Williamson down pit road. You see some more cars coming to their stalls. Travis Elliott, the 28, coming off of pit road as well. Daniel Holloway cycled through to your race leader. He's still out there rolling right now. When does Holloway decide to dive down pit road? What's interesting for Holloway is he's running about 31 threes, 30 laps in a run. And the guy's just off of pit road, somewhere in the neighborhood of 31 ones here back up to speed. So that will show you just where the speed's at. Lap 22 was the fastest lap of the race for Colin there at 29.5. So nobody in that 29 bracket right now. So the track has slowed down a little bit at least. Over the 60 laps ran there. Colin ran a 28 or 29.8. And you see the speed difference here as he comes back on Akers, who has yet to stop. He's going to have to jump to the bottom of Akers. Great move. Colin just so quick here tonight. And you see waiting on guys coming to pit road here. Daniel Holloway still yet to pit. See just that speed difference between some of these guys. Akers back up to 3rd. Oh, Akers having a problem. What happened to Akers? What happened here to Akers? He was really low on the racetrack. Right side damage for Chris Akers. See. Colin's going to go by him here. There goes Colin. Seen that happen. Now, what happened to give him so low on the racetrack here? He tries to come to pit road. Oh, he tried to come to pit road and he missed it. So Akers missed pit road. And now he's going to make it this time around, but that's not going to be good for you. Akers now on pit road. As you see, 33 laps on the run for Holloway right here. Daniel Holloway working lap 34 of his run here tonight. Dumbendak there as well, also 34, and then 32 for Chris Davis. Stinson going to be out there as well, 33 laps on a run. So those three cars would be the next few cars ready to come to pit road along with Chris Davis. You can see Robert Dumbendak right there riding around, trying to stretch it as far as he can. 34 on the board, or 64 on the board, 35 laps on a run. Going to be a decision to be made with Daniel Holloway out front. Holloway leads in the Kisses 21 machine. That Ford Mustang continuing to lead right now. So it's going to be weird to see how long does Holloway, Dumbendak keep it up here. Where do you stop here if you're Daniel Holloway and Robert Dumbendak? They have run 36 laps so far in this stint. They went pretty deep. And now Colin Javaka back to third, so it's going to cycle back out with him back to the race lead once these leaders does pit here tonight at Darlington. That car just so quick, pretty much dominant all night for that Toyota. You see he's going to come up on the back bumper of the 18. He'll go to the outside. They'll let him go. That race car just unreal quick here tonight. In that number 45 machine, Colin looking to go to victory lane here tonight. And I tell you what, if anything else, he is on a roll. He's going to get to the back bumper, another slower car, and get by him. Leaders now, Daniel Holloway to pit road, 37 laps on a stint. Holloway ran 37 laps there that time. Robert Dumbendak still hanging in there. So Dumby doing a good job. Robert Dumbendak hanging on. I got to say, he's done a good job here tonight. And Dumbendak to pit road this time. So Dumbendak going to come down here. 38 laps on a run. Daniel Holloway there on pit road, waiting on Colin to come through to reassume the race lead. He'll go to second there behind Dumbendak. Dumbendak on pit road right here. You can see Robert Dumbendak down pit road. It'll be 4 tires and fuel for Dumbendak here in that number 99. So he's going to come to a stop. Great job. He's going to hang on. Meanwhile, up front, Colin Jabraka there in second. Now Jabraka will take back the race lead with 79 to go at Darlington. Robert Dumbendak, after leading some laps here, let's take a look at his night. Robert started 15th, has ran up to the lead now, staying out like that. He's going to come out in 5th, 6th spot here tonight. Great job, Travis Elliott to the back bumper right now of Shane P. Davis. That battles for second here tonight. Those two continuing to do battle. Davis having a little bit of a blinking problem. Here comes Elliott to the bottom side here. He'll hang on. Elliott's going to go to the bottom, and great job. And these guys still doing a wonderful job keeping this thing going right now. 69 complete, Colin out front. Elliott back by Davis right there. We'll look through the field here right now. Adam getting passed right now by Matthew Williamson. That's going to be 9th and 10th on the racetrack. Ninth and 10th, they're going to change hands. Ooh. Williamson, hang on to it, boy. He got out of shape, had to lock the brakes up. That could have been really bad, but he held on. Fun to see that when somebody gets out of shape like that. 71 on the board of 146 here tonight. He'll come back down front straight away, calling out front. Colin Dravaca, there's Travis Elliott there as well. Great run for him. Man, so much racing here tonight. 72 on the board of 146 here. Travis Elliott, Shane P. Davis, Daniel Holloway right there. Robert Dumbendak, Cody Eldred, Chris Akers right there as well. Akers hanging on. Daniel Holloway back to third. There's Holloway back to third. Shane P. Davis right there. Robert Dumbendak. Chris Akers, Cody Eldred right there. Eldred going to drop to seventh from Chris Akers getting around him. So right there, Akers going to slide on by Eldred there, hanging on right now. And we're going to be halfway through this one tonight here at Darlington. 73 complete, 73 to go. Here tonight, it's Darlington Raceway. And great racing all the way around here at Darlington tonight. Out in front, Colin Dravaca leading over Travis Elliott. Right there in second, Daniel Holloway in third. Shane P. Davis back to fourth, continuing to drop back. Robert Dumbendak, though, top 5 run here. He's closing in on Davis for that fourth spot. A little bit quicker right now than those guys in front of him. A little bit better tires as well, going to help him out. I got to say, Dumbendak doing a great job here tonight, playing to his strategies. Davis having a problem on the back straightaway, but we stay green. Cogswell right there. Chris Davis out of shape. He'll get that tide ride rolling. Right now, 2 laps down. About 9 cars on the lead lap right now. Right now, Terry, first car 1 lap down in 8th. Cody Eldred would be the next car to go a lap down in MP7. Shows you just how fast Colin is. He's 11 seconds in front of P2 Travis Elliott. Matthew Williamson right there. That Budweiser machine holding on to 9th. Robert Dumbendak inside that top 10 or top 5 as well. Great recovery for Robert Dumbendak so far with 71 to go here tonight. Dumbendak's got to be happy with where he is at. And we have got the bots in chat. Yay. Let me see if I can hide them. I don't have my my moderators in here tonight. Robert Dumbendak to the bottom. Dumbendak going to go to the inside line of P. Davis. That'll be for position. I got to say, these bots are getting creative here. Let me get in here and see if I can block them as they continue to run. 78 on the board as they continue to run here tonight at Darlington Raceway. And that's the way they run here tonight at Darlington. They continue to do battle here at the Darlington Raceway. $78 on the board. Alrighty, we'll handle these guys. Hide user on this channel. There we go. Next thing to run 79 on the board. Colin out front leading. Colin leading the way. Colin out front leading the way. Daniel Holloway right there in second. Trying to hang on. Daniel Holloway right there as well. What about Travis Elliott and Robert Dumbendack? I'm going to go ahead and report that as well, as we got some guys dropping backwards. Akers back to 6th. There's Davis there in 5th. Eldred in 7th. Terry, Matthew Williamson there as well. All hanging on there. 80 of 146 complete here tonight. Here this evening. And great racing right now. So they continue to work their way through here tonight. 81 on the board. Colin Jabaka out front. Daniel Holloway 10 seconds back from your race leader at the moment. Chris Akers back there in 6th. 7th right now, Cody Eldridge. Taking a look at Terry right there as well. Terry 1 lap down. Eldred right now, the last car on the lead lap in 7th. So a long green flag run here tonight with a lot of guys falling a lap down here. Very interesting to see how that's playing out tonight at Darlington so far. They continue to do that. And it's so interesting to watch. So, Jabaka, Chris Akers, they're going to pick up a spot from Shane P. Davis. Davis to pit road. Colin Jabaka, probably about 10 laps or so from another green flag stop. And exactly what you see here tonight, the battles continue. Here tonight, guys coming to pit road. There goes Davis down pit road. Meanwhile, Colin out front leading. Colin still continuing to lead here. Long green flag run tonight so far at Darlington Raceway. And as they continue to rock and roll. The 85 on the board. So right now, 85 on the board. Colin, Daniel, Robert all in the top 3. Travis Elliott there in 4th. Travis Akers, Chris Akers right there as well. Cody Eldred right now. 1 lap down. Chris Akers in 5th. So Chris Akers running 5th right now. With Terry, Cody, Matthew Williamson right there as well. Man, so much racing going on here tonight. Colin leading the way. Colin doing a great job. Daniel Holloway right there in 2nd. So Daniel Holloway sitting 2nd right now. 31 laps complete here. And the gap now, Holloway has got the gap down to about 8 seconds with a little bit fresher tires that he has. And so interesting tire strategy here tonight at Darlington. Holloway able to close in 7 seconds back as we near the end of this run for these guys. At the front of the field at least, there's Robert Dumbendack. 20 on his tires so far. Colin to pit road. So here comes the 45 of Colin. Down pit road. He'll come down for 4 tires and fuel here. Keeping it rolling right now. He'll hit pit road here in just a moment. 89 on the board of 146. Everybody will come through. And tires and fuel, Daniel Holloway out front leading. It'll cycle back through to Daniel Holloway. Robert Dummendack right there in second. Oh, we got problems. Holloway involved with a lap car in the outside wall. No caution. Dummendack going to get by it, but Daniel Holloway getting collected with lap down traffic there in turn 1 and 2. The whole right side of that race car torn up. Chris Akers there to third. Daniel Holloway going to come get that car looked at. Got kind of locked in there with a lap car. Unfortunate for Daniel Holloway. And everybody will hang on. As they fight through here, 61 and 146 complete. They continue to run. And right now, everybody's fighting through, trying to hang on. 91 on the board. So again, yellow, green, a flag stops. Daniel Holloway on pit road after contact. Now Akers coming down for his normally scheduled stop. Caution on the racetrack. Yellow is out. Lap 92, yellow on the racetrack. Caution on the racetrack. 92 on the board, yellow comes out. So cars to pit road here once again for fuel and tires. We're going to quickly go to our Nerds Doing Nerds Things commercial. We'll be back here in a moment, round 12 at Darlington.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join Nerds Doing Nerd Things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Alrighty, green flag getting ready to come back out. Robert Dummendack on out front. Cody Aldridge, Chris Akers, Colin Jabaka right there in fourth. After the yellow flag come out a little bit at a weird time. Gonna jumble up the field just a bit here. 96 complete here, the 146. We're gonna need one more stop at least here tonight at Darlington. Robert Dummendack, who started deep in the field right here, will start from the pole position for this restart. 97 on the board. 97 on the board. Cody Eldred. What about Chris Akers right there in third? The 14 there as well. Cody Eldred. Colin Jabaka right there going to be in the fourth position, but kind of deep in the field. And look like he's going to get an EOL for the 45. It's not good for the 45 machine. Like he was the car that got the lucky dog there at the time of caution. So he's going to be deep in the field for the restart here. So this is going to jack this race around a little bit. Colin's going to have to drive himself back through it here. Here we go. And this is going to be one heck of a restart. Here we go, coming to green this time by. Green the flag going to fly. It's going to be Robert Dummendack out front. 98 on the board. Robert Dummendack, Cody Eldred right there. 98 this time by. There's Cody Eldred, Robert Dummendack there in second. 99 on the board. So it'll be 99 as they work their way through with Dummendack and Eldred right there nose to tail. Here we go. It's going to be Dummendack to the bottom of Eldred. Eldred's going to try to hold him back there. Going to do it that time. He'll hold him off right now. Great job. Side by side down the front straightaway, but Dummendack going to get the run down the front straightaway. New race leader once again, Robert Dummendack. Robert Dummendack back to the front here at Darlington Raceway. Daniel Holey back here as well. Jay Stinson, Terry, Matthew Williamson. Jonathan Cogswell back here deep in the pack trying to race his way around. 2 laps down right now. Jay Stinson, though, would be the car lucky. Oh, we got a problem just in front of the field. One car around. And that's going to be Cody Eldred in the 14. Everybody going to scramble. Caution back out. And let's take a look at it here. Cody Eldred going to get tagged into the outside wall, and he'll slide back down the racetrack. That will bring the yellow out here. Just around 45 to go. So we'll get ready for yet another restart out front. Cody Eldred right there as well. But I think Jay Stinson may get the lucky dog here. Dummendack down pit road here. Robert Dummendack is going to come down pit road. And then we will get ready to go once again. And here is we got cars on pit road. Cars on pit road here, 101 on the board. Here in the NOMA Next Level Racing Cup Series. Get ready to go back to green here in a moment. 101 on the board. 0146. Cody Eldred out front. Travis Elliott, Colin Jabaka, Daniel Holloway, Chris Akers there on pit road getting the car worked on. So Akers getting tires and fuel in that machine. So Akers on pit road. Cody Eldred right now back out front. So Eldred going to come to pit road. Robert Dummendack right now second. So right now, you see it right now, Colin Chewbacca right there hanging on. Chewbacca right there in third. Chewbacca, Daniel Holloway, Cody Eldred, Terry, Chris Akers right there in the mix. There's Terry on pit road with damage. On the right side of that M&M's machine. 102 on the board. Here tonight at Darlington for the NOMA Next Level Cup Series. Round number 12. He'll get that car worked on. Is Chewbacca going to restart third here tonight? This yellow kind of helping him. The last restart, he had to start behind all that lap traffic. This time he'll be right there with the leaders. Should have some wave around, guys. Davis looking to get a wave. Akers looking to get a wave as well. Or Akers on pit road, so he'll come down. Rigby trying to get his car worked on. 102 on the board. Holloway right now running fourth as we cross the stripe once again. All righty, here we go. Back at it once again. 104 on the board. As we get back to go racing here, 103 this time by 104 as we come back to green. .104 this time by buddy. Coming to green. So here we go, 104, 146 complete here tonight. As we get ready to go back to green one more time here in just a moment. So it'll be 105 on the board. Robert Dumbenbach right there. As we get ready to go green flag racing here in the NOMA Next Level Cup Series. Ready to go green here. 105 laps complete this time by. Let's see what happens here. 43 to go here tonight at Darlington Raceway. 42 to go this time by. Dumbenbach, Elliott right there in the top two, ready to go. 42 to go. Here we go, coming to green. 4105 on the board, coming to green. Coming back out front, Elliott right there as well. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway. Colin Chewbacca, the best car of the night, back inside the top three. 42 to go at Darlington. Just outside the pit stop range, I do believe. Here comes Chewbacca, back to the back bumper of Elliott. How quick can he make work of the top two cars? Meanwhile, behind them, Stinson right there as well. We've got 8 cars back on the lead lap with Chris Akers being the last car on the lead lap here tonight. 106 on the board. Daniel Holloway looking for a running room. There's Davis just in front of him, 1 lap down, having a good run. The Sharpie machine trying to get back on the lead lap. Stinson there. Colin Chewbacca right there beside Elliott. Here we go, 2 cars side by side. What kind of move can you make? 45 underneath here. Now, keep in mind, both these guys have used the fast repair here tonight. 106 on the board. You can't risk getting in trouble. The 19 machine, Travis Elliott, Colin Jabaka back there, trying to figure out a way through. Dude, Dummendak out of shape. He's going to lose the race lead. He'll drop to third. Now Jabaka putting all kinds of pressure on Elliott right now. This great battle for the race lead with 40 to go tonight at Darlington. Colin Jabaka, caution on the racetrack. And we got a mess over here off of turn number 4. That's Saxton involved. Let's take a look here. Oh, something happened. The 30 had a problem. Blinked out and nowhere for Saxton to go. Shane P. Davis having a problem. Davis overcorrecting and hard into the outside wall. Unfortunate for Davis. He was trying to get back on the lead lap prior to this. Big impact to the outside wall. Some of the other cars involved. Yellow out here, 108 on the board. 38 to go this time by. Again, 38 to go at Darlington. Ready to go once again. Well, man, this is going to be interesting. 38 laps to go. Here tonight at Darlington Raceway. $38 laps to go here. $109 this time by. 37 to go this time by. So right now, you see Travis Elliott, Colin Jabaka, Robert Dummendak, your top 3 here at NOMA. Ready to go once again. It'll be 37 laps to go. We'll get ready to go once again here. 110 on the board this time by. So 37 to go here. Ready to go green. It'll be 110 here. 37 to go. And this is going to be one heck of a restart. 109 on the board. 37 laps to go. Elliott, Colin, Robert Dummendak. Right now. Robert Dummendak, Daniel Holloway, Chris Akers, Matthew Williamson right there as well. So ready to rock and roll one more time. Here we go. 36 will be about 35 by the time we work our way through. It'll be about 35 to go when we get back green flag at Darlington. Be a good restart here in a moment. We'll see if Colin and Travis Elliott, who is going to come out ahead on this restart here. Very important restart at Darlington here tonight. After yet another yellow here late and they go in for NOMA in the Next Level Cup Series round number 12. We'll get ready to go at it one more time. We are coming to the restart here in just a moment. Could be a good restart here. Everybody coming to green. So here we go again. Again, it's going to be 111 on the board when we get ready to go to green here. So could be a good restart here. 111 and 146 complete. 35 to go when we get to the stripe. Elliott blinking out here. Coming to green. Here we go. Coming to green flag this time by. Colin on the outside. Green flag going away. 112 on the board. 35 to go at Darlington. At Toyota, great restart side by side between the 1945. The 19 going to get clear here. Great job holding off Colin for the time being. Robert Dumbendak right there in the line as well. Matthew Williamson back here alongside with the 9. Great battle between those two. Jay there in the Coors Light machine. Jonathan Cogswell there in line. Doing battle as well. There's the 9 going to slide up of Jay right in front of Jonathan. They'll get back single file here. 35 to go. And great racing across the board. 113 complete. Side by side just in front. It's going to be Jay Stinson. Oh, Daniel Hallway getting out of shape. .114 on the board. Up front, Travis Elliott leads the way. Man, so much good racing here tonight. Right now, everybody hanging on. 114 on the board. Again, wonderful racing here tonight. And so much great racing across the board. 115 and 146 complete. There's Travis Elliott, Colin Jabaka there. Robert Dumbendak in the mix. That's the way it sets right now. 115 on the board. Robert Dumbendak there in the 99 camp. Dumbendak hanging on. Travis Elliott there as well. So great racing here. 116 on the board. Elliott, Colin Dumbendak, Colin Jabaka, Robert Dumbendak. Right now it's all in line in third at the moment. Staying right where he's at with about 30 to go here tonight. We're getting 117 on the board of 146. Travis Elliott out front leading. 118 on the board this time, but Colin, Chris Akers, Robert Dumbendak right there. Jay Stenson, Matthew Williamson in the mix. 118 on the board. 30 laps to go. .118 and 146 in the books. Chris Akers, Colin Jabaka, Travis Elliott there in the mix. Great run for Travis Elliott out front. 119 on the board this time by. Travis Elliott and Colin Jabaka just behind him. Chris Akers there as well. Robert Dumbendak in the mix. 29 to go. Travis Elliott still leading. And Travis Elliott doing a wonderful job hanging on. Colin Jabaka right there behind him. 120 on the board. 120 on the board this time by as they continue to do battle. .120 this time by as everybody fights their way through. 120 and 146 in the books with right now 27 to go. Travis Elliott still out front leading. .121 right now. Travis Elliott out front. So 121 this time by of 146. Everybody hanging on. Coming up on 20 to go here tonight. Right now, Elliott taking over Jabaka. Jabaka trying to run him down. Robert Dumbendack, Jay Stenson, Jonathan Cogswell. Right now, Matthew Williamson, Daniel Holloway, Cody Eldred, Daniel Holloway right there in 8th. 122 on the board. 122 and 146 in the books. Single file right now. Daniel Holloway underneath. Right now up front, Travis Elliott leading. Elliott and Jabaka right there in 2nd. 25 to go at Darlington tonight for NOMA. 25 laps to go here as they continue to run single file right now. Up front, Elliott holding off Jabaka right now. Jabaka right there at Chris Akers there as well in that top 3. Be 23 laps to go with Travis Elliott out front. Nose to tail, Colin Jabaka, Chris Akers. Travis Elliott hold and serve out front. It'll be 23 laps to go. Daniel Holloway back here in 7th. 8th right now, Matthew Williamson, Cody Eldred, Kevin Moeller back there 5 laps down, but inside the top 10. And Colin Jabaka going to get around Travis Elliott. Back to the race lead once again. So as they continue to do battle, 22 laps to go. Looks like everybody's going to have to take a pit stop before the end of this one. As they continue to do battle up front, just 22 laps to go. Akers trying to run down Travis Elliott. 21 to go here tonight. Robert Dumbendack, Jay Stenson. Right there as well, Jonathan Cogswell, Daniel Holloway. 21 to go. $21 to go here tonight. Up front, Colin hanging on out front. 21 right now. Colin leads Travis Elliott right now in 2nd. Colin trying to hang on. 20 laps to go at Darlington. 20 to go at Darlington Raceway here tonight in round number 12. Laps to go tonight at Darlington Raceway. Colin Elliott, Dumbendack, Cody Akers right there, or Chris Akers, Jay Stenson, Jonathan Cogswell, all in that top 6 right now. 19 laps to go here at Darlington Raceway. 19 to go, everybody hanging on. Going to be very interesting. Colin out front holding on by about 0.3 of a second. Wonderful racing right now. Nose to tail out front. Dumbendack right there in 3rd. See Robert Dumbendack hanging on, doing a great job. Dumbendack hanging on right now in that 3rd spot. And these guys doing a great job. 18 to go. 18 laps to go here tonight. And these guys doing a wonderful job out front. And this fight's continuing to go on right now. 17 to go. Dumbendack right there working their way through. 17 to go. Everybody fighting their way through. 17 laps to go. Colin Jabaka out front. 16 to go this time by. 16 laps to go this time by. Right now, Colin Drabaka leads. 15 to go this time by. 15 laps to go as they continue to work through. Elliott Dumbendak right there as well. 15 to go this time by. 15 laps to go. Everybody hang on. 15 laps to go here. Jay Stinson right there in that 9 car running fourth. Fifth, Daniel Holloway and Chris Akers there as well. Akers going to come under a little bit of a fire from Jonathan Cogswell. Cogswell take that 6th spot away. So Akers will fall back to 7th. Williamson back there in 8th right now. 14 to go here. NOMA Next Level Cup Series round number 12 at Darlington. 14 laps to go here tonight. Coming to the end of this one. 13 laps to go. 13 to go here this evening. It'll be 13 to go here at Darlington. As Colin out front has been dominant most of the night. He has led 86 laps here so far, continuing to lead. Now, he will have to come to pit road here, but so will everybody else with 13 to go. 13 laps to go here tonight. Well, they might make it. Going to be very tight. Coleman, though, nice and smooth around Darlington right now. Chris Davis just moved to 13th there. Cody Eldred going to move up a spot to looks to be 8th, and Matthew Williamson in 7th. Some great racing there. Eldred up the spots. A lot of damaged race cars out there tonight. Coming to 11 to go. 11 laps to go. Great racing right now as they continue to come down to the end of this one. And what a battle here. So it'll be 10 to go this time by. Ten laps to go here. Here at Darlington. Up front, Colin leads the way here. Continuing to do battle. Great racing so far. Colin, Robert Dumbendak right there. 9 laps to go. Nine laps to go here. Colin out front leading. Along with Robert Dumbendak right there in second. Wonderful racing. 8 to go. Robert Dumbendak, Daniel Holloway right there in third. Jay Stinson. Colin Drabaka right there doing a great job. Travis Elliott there making that pit stop in the 19 early. Trying to play some gambles here. Yeah, it works out for him. 7 to go. 7 to go here. 7 to go here up front. Colin Drabaka leads. 7 laps to go here tonight. In round number 12. Colin, Robert, Daniel, Jay, Jonathan, your top 5. Coming to 6 to go here. Will these guys up front try to stretch it, or will we have a car hit pit road here? One of the two is going to be the answer here tonight. 6 to go. Colin Drabaka has been dominant all evening. 6 laps away from a checkered flag here tonight. Look right behind him, though. Robert Dumbendak didn't even qualify tonight. Talked about keeping the car clean, has done that for the most part, and right now sits second here at Darlington. 5 to go. Colin right there leading. Colin leading right now. Great racing. 5 laps to go. Robert Dumbendak back there as well. But Robert Dumbendak back there in second. Colin Drabaka leading. 4 to go. 4 laps to go. Colin doing everything he can. Robert Dumbendak there as well. 4 laps to go here. Colin out front leading. Dumbendak to second. 3 to go this time by. Colin hanging on. 3 to go. Robert Daniel Hallway there as well. Coming to 2 to go this time by. Akers on pit road. Let's see if Colin can make it here. 2 more laps this time by. Can he stretch it? 37 laps. 2 to go. Dumbendak there as well. Nose to tail. 2 to go. Fuel mileage race here at Darlington Raceway. Who's going to hang on? And these guys doing a great job here of Jonathan Cogswell. Back there 1 lap down. Matthew Williamson up there as well in this mix. Coming to the white flag this time by. 37 on the board. Got in the wall a little bit, did Colin. 1 lap to go here. As long as he can hang on 1 more lap, Colin Drabaka looks to go to victory lane. 98 on the board. He is led here tonight under power down the back straightaway. Colin doing a great job. Headed for 3 and 4. Colin Drabaka out of turn number 4. Will come out of turn 4. Checkered flag in the air. Colin Drabaka going to dominate and go to victory lane at Darlington. Dumbendak second. And Daniel Holloway in third. And I think Dumbendak ran across the line and running out of fuel. But congratulations to Colin Drabaka going to victory lane here tonight. Out of fuel here tonight. Checkered flag here. Colin doing a great job here tonight. Hey, Colin, Matt in the booth. You got me.
Yeah, what's up, man?
All righty, man. Pretty dominant night for you, buddy.
Yeah, this track is very, very difficult to drive, especially with these new cars. So it was a lot of fun. I put in a fair amount of practice, actually, and the last stint was really all just about fuel saving. You know, trying to be there at the end.
Yeah, man, that was a crazy night, dude. I tell you what, you was able to save just enough to get that done.
Yeah, I literally ran out I think I had probably 2 more laps in it, then I had to pit. But yeah, I mean, Dumbendak was out there saving. Everybody was out there saving. I think what really saved me was like after the green flag, just kind of riding behind Travis for that little run and just clutching in and saving.
And you did a wonderful job. You was able to save it. go to Victory Lane here tonight at Darlington on a tricky racetrack, buddy.
Yeah, this is definitely the hardest track. This is definitely the hardest track on the calendar for sure. It's not even close.
There you go, dude. Well, next week you get a little bit of breather. You go to Kansas.
Home track, baby.
There we go.
Home track.
Well, you've won round number 12, man. Just keep up the momentum.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying as hard as I can. Everybody in here, man, they're all killers out there. They're all killers.
Well, you did a great job, dude. Congratulations, my man.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, man. Colin Jaraka, Victory Lane tonight, folks. Let's go talk to Robert Dumbendak. Never qualified tonight. Robert Dumbendak, man, in the booth. You get a copy.
Yeah, how's it going?
Doing good, man. Well, you didn't qualify the car. You took care of the car. Didn't use your fast repair, coming home second. Pretty good night.
Yeah, like I told you pre-race, my goal there was to kind of preserve the car, survive, be there at the end, and see if I could do anything with it. Luckily, I made it through the whole race with 0 incidents, kept the car in one piece, but unfortunately there at the end, I was about a lap and a half short on fuel on that last stop, so I had to, with about 10 to go, I realized I still wasn't saving enough, so I really had to back it down, and I just wasn't able to run Colin down there.
Well, man, I tell you what, it was very, very interesting to watch, buddy, and you did a good job.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. I thought we only had 6 cautions tonight. I really thought coming into practice there was seeing how many incidents we were having and how tight the cars were getting, that we were going to have a lot more crashes than we did, but it was nice to get a lot of big, long green flag runs there during the race, especially to end the race there, and really brought that tire conservation strategy into the play there.
10-4, man. Well, again, congratulations. Great job, Rob, and great run coming home second here tonight, buddy. Couldn't ask much more than a win, man.
Yeah, I really needed that win. Colin's probably one of the best, if not the best in the league, so to even be up there battling with him for the win really showed that I got this track figured out as well as I originally thought I did. So
Right.
it was a lot of fun. I had a blast. Like I said, the long green flag runs and learning to save your tire early in the run so you can make a run there at the end of the runs was a lot of fun.
10-4, buddy. Well, I guess we'll see you next week at Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas will be fun too. Got a high line there that you got to learn to run. I'm not 100% sure how these cars do there, but I know Kansas is also one of my favorite tracks, so it should be fun. Before I go, I want to thank Next Level Racing for sponsoring our series this season. I got to thank my wife, my kids. Got to thank you for doing a broadcast and all the drivers in NOMA that come out each and every week.
10-4, man. Well, thanks, man. We'll see you 1 week at Kansas.
Yep, we'll see you next week. Have a good night. Have a good night.
You too, buddy. See you in Kansas, my man. Let's go ahead and talk to Daniel Holloway. Hey, Daniel Holloway, buddy. Matt in the booth. You got a copy, man.
I do.
Well, it's not Daytona or Talladega tonight, but still a top 3 run for you, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Made a little mistake towards the end. I want to apologize to Mark Vega right there. And when I was trying to pass him while I was leading, and just no room, and car did want to stick to the bottom there, and felt bad for the Hershey Kisses because, man, that Mustang, boy, she had some firepower, and I wish it went green flag all the way because the fuel strategy was pretty good, favored with me and Doovie if it went all the way.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, it was crazy to watch, Daniel. You did a good job, dude. But yeah, when you got into him there, you just lit up. Wasn't anybody's fault, really.
Yeah, no, we chatted on the race chat and stuff. He thought he gave me room, and he did, and it's just a tight situation in one, and it wasn't a good spot.
10-4, man. Well, nevertheless, a top 3 finish. Can't be complaining about that.
No, last week lost it last 2 laps and finished second, so starting to crack the top 5 and maybe get that W here, get that monkey off the back here soon.
Man, oh man, what a night it was, dude. It was a great night to watch.
Sure was, especially Darlington. It's all about rhythm and stuff like that, so it want to congrats to Colin on another win as far as in that area. And we got Kansas next week, so we'll see how we do next week on this Mustang.
10-4, buddy. See you at Kansas, buddy.
Sounds good.
Yep, 10-4, man.
Yep.
All righty, folks. It's going to be out do it here at Darlington. We'll see you in 1 week when we roll to Kansas.